Alright, what's up everybody? This is Day7X7 with another unboxing video. I just opened 3 new boxes of Pirates of Revolution, 108 total packs. Now it's time to move on to a custom order from Vulkan's Etsy shop, which is called CustomPiratesCSG, which I'll leave a link to in the description below. So let's see what we're going to get from this. So this is like a test order. I'm really super excited about what he's doing, so I wanted to make sure I got an order in soon after I found out about this stuff, and so we're gonna see what it's like, and then if this goes well, I kind of want to order more too. So right away you see a preview of what might be coming. So this is kind of cool actually. I was obviously not an original, but like a scanned or whatever copy of the 10 Master Vulkan build instructions and stuff. I don't know if this will have any personal info on it. Let me just look at this real quick. So, oh nice. Oh, there's something extra. Okay, cool. Alright, I'll read that soon. This already looks really cool. Oh, here we go. This is crazy. So I've never bought anybody else's 3D printed Pirates CSG material. I've only made my own basically last year, November, pretty much like September, October, November 2020. So this is amazing. So it's all bundled in one package here. So this is probably similar to what you would get from Vulkan if you ordered from his store. And already you can see I ordered a pouch one. So, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I don't know if I have the battery life to build this one on video, but I might make a separate video out of that. I don't know yet. So, all right. So it's like saran wrap basically. So I'll just kind of start going through the stuff I got. So this might be a surprise to some people that I bought this, but it's just, I'm just going crazy with pirate stuff. So, and I wanted to try it out. So this is the Nautilus II. This is a custom 5-segment submarine that Vulkan made. And right away, I like this this material. It's not glossy like the styrene card. It's like, yeah, it definitely looks 3D printed to me. This card as well, but it looks pretty neat. I like the quality of it. I think it's really cool. Kind of flexible, but that's not a bad thing, and that's not an issue with like a deck plate card like this. So the Nautilus II, I don't really know too much about this custom actually. So 28 points, 5 3S cannons, 6 cargo, L movement, Merc submarine keywords, and then still 2 hits per mast for the ability linked to Captain Nemo. So basically a bigger and better version of the original Nautilus for about, I guess, 12 more points. So this is definitely gonna get abused in campaign games if it sees usage. I want to see this in Xerx's Summer Century of Economy Edition or Century of Economy games, because I know they would make this wacky with crew setups. I mainly say that because there's no 5-segment submarines in the Vassal modules, so I can't launch this in like SG4 or anything. Well, plus I'm not playing as the Mercs in that game, but anyway, I'm getting off on all these tangents. As always, no surprise, of course. So this one, I don't know if I'm going to make build videos as a separate video. Probably should have thought that through, but whatever. Alright, I'd like to build it all now, but I don't think I'm going to have time in this video to build all this stuff. So I'll probably make separate ones. But yeah, so the pouch one there. And then this package, or this part of it, is going to be the other custom stuff. So one of them is the Imperial Wind, which is a 4-masted junk, which is actually an idea I had quite a while back, because I had some spare parts and some broken ships and whatnot. So I just decided to attach a deck to the back of a 3-masted junk to make a 4-masted junk. I think it was the Divine Wind was the 3-master. And speaking of not being glossy, this one actually is glossy, which you can kind of see there. So the Imperial Wind's deck plate is pretty sweet. Ship ignores first hit. She takes each turn as long as she has all of her masts. So pretty good ship overall. Solid gunship. And this one has different pieces, and you can see it's a bit different than the 3-masted junks because it's got a little bit extra towards the stern, which makes sense. This is just really exciting. This is awesome. Because I thought I would build more of my stuff, or design more of my custom stuff before, you know, buying anyone else's custom. So I'm glad to support other people in the community and what they're doing, especially because they're so far ahead of me. All I've done is basically used some other people's 3D print files to make blank 3D printed ships. I haven't done artwork or anything, so this is awesome to have one that's like already ready to go, basically. So what Vulkan does, he does like the decals. So I'm checking that out for the first time, and they seem really well on there. Even if I kind of try to pick it off, it's not coming. It's not like the sticker is just peeling off. So that's really nice. So, and it covers up pretty much the entire. There's a little bit of white showing on the edges, but it's like pretty much all the way around the mast and sail. So the decaling looks really, really great too. So when I build later, later in this video. But anyway, I'm gonna keep looking at the stuff though. I wanna unbox it all before I build it. I could make unboxing video and then build video separate, but this is actually really exciting. So this is an Obago Deuce, but it's not, you know, obviously it's not one of the original copies, or else that would probably be a separate video with just that. So this is where I didn't actually buy this, so that's where the note comes into play, which I'll read soon. So this is nice, and I'm not really a stickler for like real versus like, not fake, but like real versus like unofficial or whatever. So this actually is, I think, is gonna lessen my desire to get a real Obago Deuce. So even though this might not be worth $1,800, I think this is gonna serve as my Obago Deuce for sure. So it's gonna be interesting to see if the price of the Obago Deuce goes down because he's making his own. That would be pretty funny. But anyway, so the last 3 Obago Deuces on eBay have sold for like $500 and then $1,200, and then Holofernes' copy just recently sold for $1,825.01. So totally out of control. And I feel like if it starts to get much higher, it's gonna like start attracting. Hopefully, it would start attracting like collectibles attention from like sites and magazines and whatnot that are like, holy crap, like this Pirates CSG ship just sold for over 2K or whatever, stuff like that. So I might build this one just to build at least something. The decals on this one have a little bit less detail than the real thing. It's a little bit faded, but that's fine. So it still feels like it's gonna go together really well. So, and this kind of reminds me of my 3D printed ships that I've made so far. So I might as well put together at least one of these in the video. And then the last thing is like I think a 4 or 5 masted longship. I think 4 masted longship. So it's hard to keep track of like all the different, like all the various custom designs and whatnot that are going around. And then the other nice thing here is that I don't feel pressure to build this with like ridiculous amounts of caution and care, because I don't want to break a $1,000 ship or anything. So that's kind of nice too. All right, so this one's almost together already. Yeah, it goes together really well. It definitely reminds me quite a lot of the 3D printed 4-masters, because I actually did this same type of 4-master 3D printed last year. That was like kind of the main model I was working with. I did a 5-master as well, but yeah, there you have it. Might not look quite as perfect, but that's kind of just inherent with the 3D printing process and whatnot. So now I guess I have an Obago Deuce. might not be an official WizKids copy, but pretty sweet. So thank you to Vulkan for the gift. Gives me my first Obago Deuce, my collection. And yeah, no, it says, thank you for buying from my store. I added a small gift. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you like it. The Potato Deuce. So, might not look quite as good as the real thing, but it looks better than potato. So, and it's definitely playable because it's already together, ready to set sail, and probably get her teeth kicked in because she's not that good of a ship. But I like how we included the error actually too. I actually would prefer that with the 5 3S cannons misprint, or not so much misprint, but they messed up the card. So I find it kind of weird that that seemed to happen more often in some of the later sets. Like, there's ships from like Rise of the Fiends and Fire and Steel that have that issue, maybe more so than in the earlier sets, I think, just with like canon and mass discrepancies. Because I know in the Pirate Code there's like a handful for those couple sets, Rise of the Fiends and then Fire and Steel. So as I go through these videos, I'm slowly knocking off some of the Pirates CSG rust that resulted from having to be away from the game due to Navy stuff for pretty much 5 months straight. So, and plus with these unboxing videos, sometimes I'm like right now I'm just opening stuff, so gotta try to fill the silence, I guess. But I'll give you an idea of what this one looks like now too. So this is the custom longship. It's just a blank. This isn't like a custom game piece with stats. But now, since I have this, I'm gonna have to make a custom longship to actually to give it stats and ability, so I can actually use it in a game. So this one looks pretty wild, and yeah, you can see that it's pretty long. So it's gonna be interesting to compare this. I don't think I have any 3-masted longships with me right now in Hawaii, but it'll be interesting to sometime, hopefully relatively soon, compare it to a 3-masted longship for a size comparison. So custom 4-masted longship, 3D printed from Vulkan, pretty sweet. I might still make build videos of these, but I don't think right now. So thank you again to Vulkan for the awesome order. Thanks for the extra ship with the Obago Deuce. I'm really excited to use some of these in games too. Now I have a voucher one with me, which is really cool. The custom longship is going to be great. The Imperial Wind I like overall as a custom, and the Nautilus II is like maybe the most exciting just because it's so ripe for abuse with Captain Nemo and just even some of my mercenary customs. I have a ton of mercenary custom crew from my Epic Seas custom set that I could use on this that would make it absolutely disgusting. So even with the 6 cargo too, you could actually run gold with it, get like a canceller and helmsman and stuff. Not just running gold, but yeah, this is gonna be completely insane in campaign games. I'm like really, I don't know, I really want the Xerix and his brothers to get a copy of this because I want to see what happens with this thing in Century of Economy. So I might have to instigate something with that. Might be a good idea. So anyway, this was unboxing Vulkan's custom Pirates CSG order from Etsy. Looks pretty awesome. Highly recommend. And I'll see you again in more videos. Thanks for watching. Actually, question of the day. Before I forget, I'm starting to remember those finally. So question of the day would be, have you ordered any Pirates CSG stuff from Etsy? And if so, was it custom ships that were yours or somebody else's, or maybe both or neither or whatever? So like I know Cloud of Craft Gaming, Luca does the wooden ships. I already have an unboxing video of those, which were I think all my customs, and then a couple of WizKids ships. So this one is an interesting mix. I like this. I like this even more than I thought. It's fun. It's actually fun to buy other people's customs too. I definitely need to actually like make artwork for my own custom sets. Of course, I don't actually have any artwork at all really. Only what Luca kind of improvised for me, which he did a great job with. But yeah, I'll eventually, hopefully someday I'll have the time to make Epic Seas come to life more, and Pirates of the Age of Sail, the historical set. But yeah, so highly recommended. This is really great. This is just a great example of how far the community has come just in the past like 6 months, since I was 3D printing ships last fall in 2020, and the developments in March and April and so far in May of 2021 are just obviously pretty amazing, and I think it's going to continue because we've got other people, Tyler Fire 27, Pirate Captain Andrew, and some others making custom stuff. And then of course there's some other folks in the community that have 3D printed stuff in the past that you never know when they're gonna rev their printers up again, like I'm hoping to do later today, hopefully. So this is really cool. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.